Freck on. Welcome to another episode of Frack The Canon. I am joined by Tyler. Always, how are you doing, good sir?
Doing all right. A little angry that this movie exists.
Like it's been, I mean, the remake. Yeah, this has been on going on for since a long time. I remember it's been in it for a while, and it finally got rolled. We can finally put it in the can, as they say in the industry. Um, let's take a look, and then we'll talk about this trailer. Are you ready, sir?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me make sure everything's set up. Okay, here we go. Hitting play in three, two, one, play.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
Thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person.
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie! Julie! Please don't do this!
When someone dies,
A crow carries their soul to the land of the dead.
and sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right.
You were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her. I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
And killed you?
Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
Oh my God. You start.
Well, it looks better than I thought it was gonna look. It- well, Bill Skarsgård, like everything he touches, it turns out to be good because he's a great actor. Um, but something I just can't shake. It's like too polished. Like The Crow in '93 was very
Yeah.
raw and dark, and it felt very, for lack of a better term, cinema nouveau. And this is just why. Um, cool stuff, but I'm still mad at it.
Like, but what bugs me about this is too, there have been sequels. There have
Hmm.
been like three other sequels, maybe four,
Yeah.
and they've never been as good. And I'm like, okay, well, Eric Draven, like the Brandon Lee one, the Eric Draven one, that's the one that's the one to be out. And this is Eric Draven. I don't. It feels like what I liked about the '93 one is like it's really of a time, it's contemporary. Like it's like you said, it's art at the avant-garde, but in the kind of slight edge of center. Kind of it's on the pulse of what's happening at the time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
supposed that like dude, I love that movie too. Like I've dressed up as a crow many times for Halloween. Like
On
even
your
so,
wall.
it's on my
Right
wall.
there.
It's on my wall right here. It's on my wall. I love the crow. Um, this movie just like you said, it's too polished, it's too clean, it's too bright. I'm like,
Mhm.
it feels, you know what it reeks of to me? I hate to say this word, but it does. Commercialism. It's just so
Yeah.
freaking commercial. You know what it might looking at it back, I showed it to my dad. I'm like, what do you think? He goes, I like it, it's cool. I'm like, and I'm looking at it back, okay, I can see why he likes it, because it's very John Wick.
Mhm.
It feels very John Wick. And I am so this is
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially
And
'cause
then here
Skarsgård was in John Wick.
hmm well, he wasn't, you're right. In the first one, you're right. He wasn't the first John Wick. I forgot about that. It really, and then also it feels like Henry Hudson or the main bad guy has superpowers.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, I get it. The suspension of disbelief, right? The dude comes back from the dead because he got brought over by a crow. Fine. But now we have superpowers. And I know he's got Wolverine superpowers, but I'm like, the crow's got Wolverine superpowers.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, he's supposed to be like the angel of death coming back, like to get revenge. And this
Mhm.
is just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't like it. I like the music. I don't like it's polished. I don't like that it exists. Like, I remember, I probably am going to end up seeing it because I'm like, dude, like, how dare you?
Mhm.
But I'm like, oh God, why?
Mhm.
Why? You're not CJ. Why, Tyler? Why?
Yeah, I feel the same way because I vividly remember because I've always been really into the Bruce Lee family when I was a kid, and I remember as a kid how much they were promoting Brandon. Like I was little, but early memories of seeing Brandon Lee interview, and they were like, "Are you ready to take the mantle from Bruce Lee and do the whole thing?" He had a couple movies before, and like Rapid Fire was one of them. That was a good one. And then The Crow comes. It was supposed to be his breakout picture, and now he's going to be the star. And then, unfortunately, the probably the most famous cinematic accident in movie history.
Yep.
Um, and his legacy wasn't that tarnished because the sequels weren't replacing it. It was just like a continuation. But now this, I feel like absolutely it's just there's some like Hollywood is obsessed with remakes. Like stop them. Like this one didn't need to be remade, especially in a
Not at
way
all.
that was so you said it commercialized. And Hollywood's obsession with money is ruining itself.
Like I was just like it's maybe I'm old. Maybe I don't like it. I'm like this is. I'm like fine, whatever. Why? But I'm like this one. I'm like, dude, why this one? Why the crow? Like why Eric Green? It was just like it is. I'm like nothing about it to me seems special. It feels nothing about it feels timeless. It feels, you know what? Watching it back again, there's a scene where there's a scene where he's walking in his trench coat under this like beautiful mansion. It reminded me something out of like what was that movie about the vampire fighting the wolves?
Underworld?
Underworld. Yes, thank you. I'm like just throw in the blue tint, and it's that. It feels so also late too. I'm like
Yeah. It feels like um kind of like Bladey because
yes,
just
it feels like it should be being made
early
20
2000s.
years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but yeah, because I'm like okay, cool. Maybe 20 years ago I would have been 18. Yeah, I would have been 17, 18. I'm like cool, all right, a new one. But this one I'm like okay, cool. But this I'm like dude, this is too late. Like I've had 20 no 93. I've had 31 years with this movie now. I'm like,
Mhm,
nah, dude, this is like you can't frack with that. Like this is,
mhm,
I mean, it just nothing about this excites me. And I'm
mhm.
probably gonna go see it just to see what it's like. Probably go to matinee, but I am not excited for this movie at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it in theaters just to hopefully teach Hollywood a lesson to stop remaking movies. And I agree with you. It's not the right time. It's not polished. You know when a movie's gonna be bad, at least this is my theory, when they put way too much in the trailer. And
Yeah, that trailer
until
was
the
way
movie.
too long.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Like
Yeah.
we saw the whole story in that trailer. I'm like, okay, cool. So I know what happens. I'm like, I don't remember seeing that trailer for the original one because
Mm,
that one came out when I was 7. I remember my dad getting the VHS, and I
mm.
just fell in love. And the moment I fell in love with that movie, I'm putting here, is when he's putting up makeup and the
Mm.
Cure's. I burn, I burn. I don't know the words, but it's just like I
Mm.
love. Like that's when I fell in love with. I'm like, this is awesome. This is great. This is cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that I did a project, one of my first projects in college, like recutting a trailer. I recut the Crow trailer. And it's super short actually. It's like the original one's like less than 2 minutes, and it's one of those like you have no idea what's gonna happen in the movie by watching the trailer. Where this is like the opposite. Like I don't know. It's like I saw the trailer, now I don't need to see the movie.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, yeah, yeah, it's just like, yeah, I have nothing good to say about this trailer. This trailer does not make me want to see the movie. Yeah. Final comment, final thoughts.
Um, we need a word for like our trailer score.
We
Like
do. We should come up with that with yeah. That's a good point. We definitely should.
yeah,
Let's talk about that offline.
in the
But
interim, for me, 2 thumbs down.
yeah, I would give it this trailer. I would give it 2 fracks down.
Yeah, 2 fracks down. That's it for me, man.
Yeah, I'm not interested in this movie. It's just I'm like I thought I was gonna make it cool. Let me see it, but I'm watching. And I'm like, oh my god, what is this?
Hmm.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. So I don't like it. I'm not excited for this. Thank you for watching. We'll see you same freaking time, same freaking channel. Frack off.